Lawmakers, scientists, students, and research advocates rallied across the nation, including right here in Tampa Bay. They're pushing back against the Trump administration's recent cuts to jobs and science research. Organizers are aiming to end censorship and political interference in science and ensure its benefits serve all people. The so-called Stand Up for Science demonstrations took place in about 30 cities.
10 Tampa Bay's Miguel Octavio went to one near USF in Tampa today and explains what they say is now at risk.
Just outside the University of South Florida, PhD student Blake Laskowski
I'm studying integrative biology.
wants to make a difference in our state.
So I study invasive species, and my work helps maintain Florida ecosystems.
But she believes research to protect ecosystems like the Everglades could be compromised through cuts being made at the federal level.
Some of my work is not going to happen potentially if I don't get funded by the USDA.
That's why she stepped out of the classroom and into the Stand Up for Science rally, along with other students, scientists, and medical workers in Tampa and across the nation.
So I just think a lot about human life, people whose careers are suffering, but also what patients might be dealing with as well.
We'll be ending the flagrant waste of taxpayer dollars.
President Trump says the cuts are necessary.
All DOGE is doing is identifying areas of abuse, fraud, waste.
Tom Gatens, former state committeeman for the Hillsborough County GOP, agrees, especially with a country in debt.
The reality is we all want the most effective, efficient government we can afford.
But these ralliers say the work they do isn't just about them.
And we do it because we love it and we're passionate about patients and the future of the planet.
A future they believe is growing more uncertain. In Tampa, Miguel Octavio, 10 Tampa Bay.
And the rallies come amid new concerns in Florida over federal cuts impacting NOAA and the hurricane hunters. The Department of Government Efficiency reportedly cut 2 flight directors and an engineer with the hurricane hunters here in Florida. Hurricane hunters play a critical role in keeping you safe. They fly dozens of missions straight into the hurricane to collect data around the clock to keep you prepared. Today we spoke to Dr. Jeff Masters, a meteorologist and former hurricane hunter.
They are already understaffed. Now, if we have more departures or if somebody gets sick, you cannot fly those planes 24/7 and you endanger the public safety because you're not going to have as good a hurricane forecast.
DOGE cuts are also impacting hurricane research. Last week, we spoke with a fired NOAA employee here in Florida. He was one of 800 probationary NOAA employees fired by the Trump administration. Probationary could mean they have fewer than 2 years of service or were recently promoted.